Hello, my loves. It is a good evening to be with you. I'm Tina, and this is just a day in the life of a normal person. I give you this little, what do I call it? That book, those Seek books, the I Spy books. That's what I decided that this is like. So just hopefully, I don't know, the camera's quality enough that you guys have something to look at while I'm intuitively led. I'm led by spirit. I've been a spiritual person my entire life. I've never not known God. My spiritual background is 40 years of a Christian foundation, plus 3 years of an ascension, like blowing the lid off of that, basically. So anyway, that's a little bit of me. And this is, this is like a first time thing, I've been promising now, for a few messages that I'm going to be like figuring out, like writing out like a standard greet that I can do so I don't just ramble on in the beginning forever saying, hi, this is me. Because it's kind of a long story. And if you like scroll down, I haven't been here very long. I'm just a newbie. This is going to be a tarot message. Yes. I use this tarot deck here. And I will say this, that not only are her pictures more modern and different than standard tarot, her guidebook, her descriptions are, if I feel led to, I don't always read from the book, but oh man, pause all this. That reminds me, if you're a Capricorn or you have any Capricorn in your chart, or due to the goings on of this week, you feel led to need to tune into something, the Capricorn energy. Please watch my last video that I downloaded most recently. I'm recording this in May of 2020. It is Monday, 5/11, and we have begun retrograde week. We just had Scorpio, the Scorpio full moon, bust open the gates for retrograde, and I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that, and eclipse season. And today was the start of it. It was Saturn's stuff, and like I've been saying on my calendar, I'm looking at it and I can't even read it. There's so much going on this week. The squares are so packed full. Anyway, so I'm going to open up with some fun facts about Capricorn. I usually do like one general message for the collective, or, whoever, a message that I feel led to share, or like that spirit leads me to share, I should say. And you click on this, and whether or not you are a Gemini, hi, you are meant to hear all of this. For example, the Capricorn message that I did towards the end, I was definitely picking up so much of Gemini's energy to where I like switched into it. I don't know what happened. And so that, or you Gemini are going to be getting together with a Capricorn. during this lovely Venus retrograde season. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, but I have a lot to read, you guys. This is running. I'm going to show you this. The Two of Wands. All right. We're going to call this the bottom of the deck, okay? But that's just to give you something to eyeball while I go over my notes. Yeah, after doing the Capricorn message, I really felt, I don't know, there was the message that was up here concerning the lovers. I had realized, oh man, your message, I feel like their message, I felt like was going to be hot. And unfortunately, I think what's happening is it's going to be a hot, there was no Three of Swords, I don't believe. Yeah, there's a Three of Pentacles. But, I don't know, it's not like a heart breakup. It's like a passionately fiery breakup. Like, the lovers. I don't know, something. They're going through some trials right now. I'm sorry. But anyway, so for some reason, towards the end of that message, I was tapping into Gemini. So, I don't know, you might want to find that message. And just if you don't have to listen to the whole bit. It's supposed to be really quick. It ended up being almost an hour. So, I'm new to this. I want you to know that. And I really am happy. Like, at first I felt awkward with this being my deck just because, like, it's my first deck. I need to know tarot, to be able to do tarot. But along the same lines, it's, oh my God, this is my Gemini self. Okay, so wait, pause. I hope I remember to finish that story. Okay, that happens a lot. My trains of thoughts. So, shit. I think I just forgot both trains of thoughts, you guys. Not even kidding. Gemini, though, my fun facts. We need to stay on track. There you go. The spirit's like, Tina, stop. Stay on track. Get to your notes. Okay, we have plenty to read. All right. So, I learned a lot about Gemini. That's what I wanted to say. I'm introducing myself. I am a Gemini rising. I am a Scorpio sun and a Capricorn moon and a Gemini rising. So, this month, this last couple weeks for me, I don't know. I'm really, really thankful for y'all. More than you could possibly imagine. Because without you, I'm not sure how else I would find my flow throughout this season. Oh, my life is changing. Let's just say I am a professional at transformation. So, you need any help, you just give me a message. Shoot me a message, okay? Alright. Gemini. However, I had no idea, like, what my Gemini strengths were. I'm just coming into all this. And you guys are learning with me, okay? So hopefully I get noobs on my channel too. So that, we learn together. Okay, so the twins literally means twins. Like, it's really cut and dry there. But twin, and I love the fact that they're twin half-brothers. Like, drama. Coming from a split-up, weird family. single mom, two dads, you know, you guys. And these were the two. Why did I talk about that? With the Capricorn, sea goat. Why did I talk about that before? I don't know. Okay, focus. All right, twin half-brothers, and they were gods. They appeared as St. Elmo's fire. The pair were regarded as the patrons of the sailors, to whom they appeared as the St. Elmo's fire, which is, get this, you guys. Oh my God, I had to write this down because there's a specific word that was actually, ironically enough, highlighted in blue. Okay, so St. Elmo's fire is a weather phenomenon in which luminous plasma is created by a corona discharge from a sharp or pointed object in a strong electric field in the atmosphere, like generated by a storm. It's a good omen. It's basically, you guys, it's the blue that we see electricity as. But it's like made in nature. Like it's blue, or even it can be a bright blue or a violet glow. But I thought that was so cool. And it said Corona. I don't know. This is some serious synchronicity going on. I feel like if I wanted to stay up too late, like 20 years ago, I would definitely go down this wormhole in a heartbeat. Anyway, a good omen. Oh, hey, you guys, other Geminis. I'm sorry, but these are too amazing to not say something. Morgan Freeman, Marilyn Monroe, Angelina Jolie, Johnny Depp, and John F. Kennedy. I mean, come on. To be cut from the same star as them? Alright then. I definitely will be an ascendant Gemini. Okay. I just really fear that I blended a Gemini message with a Capricorn message. I don't ever edit these, you guys. I never edit anything. And I very rarely go back and watch them because I am way too critical of myself. And I watch my own messages and my own readings, and I'm nothing like any of them. So I don't want to ever compare. Anyway, so for now, under the current circumstances, yeah, I don't do any editing. I record and hit send. Yep. I have a hard enough time just coming up with a title. Because I actually forget about what I say. I really have a hard time coming up with a title because I'm like, well, shoot, I don't even remember what I just said. Because sometimes I get so in tune and going so into the flow that, like, it's not Tina, Earth, human person. If you're ascending, you know what I mean. Take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't. All right, Geminis. Emotionally strong. Handle stress well. Oh, we are an air sign. Very mutable. Very flexible. Just very adaptable. Curious and witty. Easily distracted. Can be restless. Strength. Strength lies in your versatility. always prepared for change. They know how to fit into any situation. Yeah, this is something that can endure like no other. They don't cause a scene or complain when things change or they don't get what they want. They seek harmony and want to make the world a better place. They're intelligent and their intelligence is their secret weapon. Curious and quick-witted, open to learning. They're non-confrontational, but this may cause others to underestimate them. Might seem like chatterboxes, but they make sense. Wise beyond your years. That's really awesome. Okay, so then I went into like a bunch of Alright, I'm going to show you this because they were just, this brushed off and I like, hey, you, and then this was the bottom of the deck. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to still shuffle them, and if they pop up, that's meant to be. But if those cards definitely resonate with you, there you go. Alright, so I wanted to look up why I'm being so called to tap into, the Gemini thing. I have my notes up here on my calendar, but I'm going to get it. I have to redo it anyway tomorrow. That's what I was going to say. I decided to do my message for you guys because it was only fair to do at least all three of you in the same day, not just do Scorpio and Capricorn and make Gemini wait. And I am hoping maybe by next month I'm going to start doing all of the zodiac signs. But for now, I think this is taking on enough, especially just for how new I am and being as unorganized as I am for right now. Okay, so let's see what I can try to see. Venus retrograde in Gemini, Mars in Pisces through mid-July. Okay, and then, so this Venus retrograde is in Gemini. May 13th through June 25th. Throwing love lives into peril. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is just what Venus retrograde is just known for, okay? Throwing love lives into peril, reawakening old feelings, reopening emotional wounds. Like the exes come back. Any form of an old relationship comes back, and yeah, it's most likely love. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, let's see. Ex's return. Best to slow way down instead of picking up the pace. Wait till next month to make any changes. Wait till after late June. Honestly, just wait till July. June 25th, this Venus retrograde is going to be through. It starts Wednesday, but you're definitely already feeling it, I'm sure. If not, knock knock, it's around the corner. Today, Saturn retrograde. Political wants us to change things. 40 years ago until September. That's weird. It says listen on the other. Ooh, dang. I have this today boxed off. A circle around it, a star, listen, all of that I just said about Saturn retrograde, political wants us to. And then also in Capricorn, ask questions. Karma, patience, life lessons, balanced the scales. Nice. That's today. So I really did like learning about Gemini, though. We are very fluid. We are very flexible. And that is very specifically what we need through this time. You may have, if you look back at last year, if you look it up, like whatever this is, I guess, a common thing where 3 planets get together and there's like this retrograde season. And look at the past when it was before and like see if you keep a journal or whatever. That's what the fun part of keeping a journal. You may have gone through the same kind of crap. The thing is as a Gemini, it's not even like water. We're more graceful than water when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it's been a long time coming for me to embody this Gemini spirit. Okay, anyway. So then, wait till next month, can take a toll on how we feel about, our looks. So during the month of May, the rest of May, and the month of June, we might be wanting to change our hair color, our skincare routine, our wardrobe. Just the thing is that we also, today we're starting the Saturn retrograde. That's the important part to remember during this Venus retrograde. Slow it down a little bit. Think twice before cutting those bangs yourself, okay? Just make little changes to appease yourself. Slow your roll, bro, okay? During this time, this is all about staying in tune with your inner Gemini. So, sorry if you're not a Gemini, but you did feel led to watch this. Hello and welcome, and I'm honored like 10 times more even. Don't be jealous, Gemini. But I'm glad because I want to also reach out to people that like maybe you felt led because you know Venus retrograde is going to be in Gemini. So what does that even mean? You know? I didn't know what it meant. This is, yeah, like, okay. I made some notes. I think this is, no, we're going to read that too. I got to stay focused. We're already at 23 minutes, you guys. All right. It's not all for you. All right. However, it is time to heed. Oh no, that's the Saturn. Yeah. Sorry. During the Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and Capricorn, that rules self-discipline and leading us to second guess things and having to slow us down. Heed this warning and take stock in your goals. And then once the Venus retrograde hits, that's maybe the time if you are feeling antsy. Make the inner adjustments that need to make happen. Okay, Jupiter retrograde. That's on Thursday. Time, patience, self-awareness. All right. The new moon. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing about the Capricorn message. Man, if you watch that, I'm so sorry. I think I've actually mentioned this twice. I mentioned this maybe this morning. The new moon is in Gemini. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's May 22nd or 23rd. I am so super excited for that new moon. Heck yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so new beginnings and fresh starts with the new moon, May 22nd. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like through this week, this is opening of retrograde season. I get it. So it's going to be just a little bit fuzzy. But I feel like that if you tap into your inner Gemini and you just go with the flow, okay? Also, get grounded at the same time. These are my, like, some of my just protection and grounding. Red, it's the color of the day of Monday, but also the color of your root chakra that resembles your root chakra. Perfect for grounding. Connect to Mother Earth, okay? Very important. Very important. Go outside and feel the breeze. I don't care if it's cold. It's probably not that cold anymore. If you can do it in the middle of December, you can do it now. Go outside, get grounded, feel the earth, and feel the wind in your hair, on your skin. Let it cleanse you. All right? Let it ground you. I know that sounds silly, but if you're a Gemini, you probably get it. All right. Like taking a deep breath. This time period we have. Yeah. Oh man, this is beautiful. A period of recalibration. Scorpio full moon was the gateway opening. Oh, I already told you that. Wraps up with a new moon in Cancer on July 20th. That's the season. Endings to create the way for new beginnings. Yes. Going with the flow. Gemini is mutable and flexible. Let go. It is what it is. Release your expectations. Also, oddly enough, Venus retrograde is 40 days. I heard that. I didn't count it. I should do that before saying something, huh? It's kind of rude of me. I bet it is, though. Where I heard it was a pretty sound source. Gemini, very mutable. I just learned a lot of Venus. I just learned a lot of really cool stuff about Venus then. But I will say, I feel led to say something about that movie, 40 Days and 40 Nights. Is that what it's called? Where he's like a priest or something, and he decides to be celibate. Does that make sense? Oh my god. I don't know. I think it's from the 90s or maybe early 2000s. I don't know. I'm old, so like the 90s and the 2000s kind of blend together. All right, my friends. One last bringing them together, shall we? And that Two of Wands is pretty cool. Funny that it's two. The Gemini. We're standing in our power, that's why. We found ourselves. Look at that. We are speaking. We have learned how to communicate with Spirit very effectively to reach our goals and tap into our higher selves. Wow, that's impressive. Look at that beautiful kingdom of yours. Oh my gosh. Okay, do you want to see it one more time? Sorry. Beautiful. You're really confident. I love that. Six of Wands. You're really popular, like celebratory, like famous. They're having a parade for you. Those are your supporters. Like, look at you went from 2 to 6. Like, you're bringing it in. You are building such a, oh my gosh, the fiery, passionate, magic that you've used to just, is how we feel that, like, you've brought it. Wow. Okay, this, oh my gosh. Get out of town. 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, my girls are sleeping. I have to be quiet. Oh my gosh. 10 of Pentacles? Are you serious? Pentacles are your treasure. Okay, Pentacles are of the earth, of the material world. I personally like to call them whatever your treasure is, okay? I think that makes more sense. Just because whatever your value of this earth, okay? What you see your life as successful, that's what, oh my gosh. Man, I had a rough couple readings, or messages. And so I'm really glad that, oh my gosh, you guys. Have you been busy healing or something? I'm so, okay, I usually, you've been busy kicking ass and taking names, building your foundation. You are extremely strong right now. You are in warrior mode, which is funny. That leads me to say, I wasn't going to read that last little page because I wanted to keep going. Where are we? 31 minutes. Okay. Okay, so it says, view life from different angles. Very mutable, capable to view life. Okay. So, was an evening star. It was. Then, as soon as Venus is in retrograde, it disappears entirely. So like that's when it goes through like its trials and tribulations, okay? I guess it like gets super, super bright in the night sky as it gets closest to the sun, and then it totally disappears. And while it's in retrograde. And then like when she returns, this is the cool part. She's very independent and bright, and she is in her warrior Venus, fiercely independent. She changes her whole perception and her orientation. She was in the west and now she's in the east. She was an evening star, now she's a morning star. So like it's a call to reflection and question and reorient. Goes through, yeah, oh my God, I just thought that was amazing. So, I just read this side note because I took a little selfish side note, and because I said, I'm like, man, what do I expect now? I'm really curious. And it just, Venus is in my 4th house. So, I don't know, I gotta, blah, 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 blah. There's some information I gotta look up. Let's talk about you. Anything else that I can tell Gemini about this week? Anything else for Gemini through this retrograde season? Oh, nice. Honestly, I like this. All right. Party. Celebration. Again, you guys definitely are going to be celebrating with people that truly love you and support you. Very much so. This is your family. This is your tribe. This is your circle. Oh my gosh, these people really love and admire you. They are your family. You guys are getting together like you've got it all. You bring the air, so you brought this together. You have your wands, your cups, and your pentacles. Damn. There's no swords here because you're the air. You're the one who did this. Oh my God, I want to cry. This is so beautiful. There's no more pain. Holy shit. There's no more pain. Look at this. Look at this. Because you went into the hermit mode. You went within. You did the work. Wow. That, or this week, this is your call. Seriously, slow down. Slow down this week. Get in hermit mode. You feel any sense of... Oh, I was really hoping that something would fit up there. Oh, yes. Can you see her? Oh, biscuits and gravy. Never mind. I want you to see, like, this is what happens because you choose to go into hermit mode instead of embracing any form of negativity that is being portrayed that could be happening during this retrograde season, in the same way that you are probably already going with the flow with this coronavirus crap, and you understand already how to get through it, being flexible, like it is what it is. Let's just get it over with. Go with the flow. What you got to do. Anyway, because you've already mastered how to overcome that, during this slowing down retrograde, that's what I guess maybe I really do perceive it more as. It's kind of just like, it's not this big dramatic turning things. It's slowing the gears down, like, I just picture these old gears, like, slowing down to a stop and then going backwards really slowly, because it's not really technically the way it's supposed to go, but it's giving you a little rewind break. Will it bring some things in from the past? Possibly, but that's fine. The Pluto retrograde transformation season is going to bring us through the fall, okay? So get comfy, which this is your week to get comfy, because this is what you're bringing in. This retrograde season, you're opening up this, and this, no sorts. This is why I'm sorry I was holding these hostage. These are your wands. This is your craft, your magic, your passionate work within you, the fire within you, your power. And you've gone through so much. You have a posse. Again, you have so many people that love you and are willing to fight for you and support you, to the point where like they look up to you. You're like a teacher to them. You're going to show them how to master going with the flow. You know how martial arts is about, like, and how you have to be like a ninja, like, to dance through these things gracefully, fluidly, like air. And you also know how to balance, how to work hard, and how to lay a solid foundation. Like how to use all your tools to get, oh yeah, this definitely got to go down here. Oops, sorry, Hermit. Oh. you're using all your tools to build a very solid foundation. Wow. That's very impressive, you guys. Like, I know this goes down here. I just like all the people, like all the celebrating up there. I think that's so amazing. But like, I get it. Like, because you have done the hard work of laying that solid foundation. Um, Now is not going to be a time of pain or heartache for you at all. This is just simply a time of inner reflection for you. Yeah. And people are just going to be looking up to you for guidance, actually, because you're going through it so well, so beautifully. Yeah. All right. One last message of hope, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Sorry about the glare, you guys. My main concern was honestly just getting the message out. It didn't focus very well, but okay, so I think, let me read the Hierophant. Her number is 5. She's really... Wow, that's cool. The Emperor, the Empress, the Hierophant, and then the Lovers. Okay. The Hierophant. As students, we learn from the past and from others. If it is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden... Oh, just so you know, look at how tiny this writing is. Ridiculous. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love you, Jack. I love you. Okay. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. She is wise in her guidance, helping us discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons. If we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. Look to the past, read books, find a community of both differing worldviews and familiar ones. Find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Nothing is created in a void, and you can enrich yourself by finding communities or collectives that help to structure your study. Learning new things can open your mind to new pathways and possibilities. Maybe this is also you, that 5 of Wands. Maybe you are the student, not just so much the teacher. Definitely. And to be honest with you, I guess, because this is also, the Hierophant is a major arcana. She is the major arcana. Oh no, the Hermit is. So this is your 2 most important things that are going to affect this long-term thing that is happening. That long-term thing that is happening right there. 10 of Pentacles is... Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to read that one. But yeah. This could be you going to a class, a school. Hey, do like whatever it takes to go within, to take a step back and to learn something at the core for your foundation of wisdom and knowledge. Okay. What was I going to read? Okay, 10 of Pentacles. And then I think I'm going to say goodnight, you guys, because I really need to go to bed. It's going to be an early morning. Everything in your life is coming together magically. No more stress-filled nights worrying about money or rent or your job. You've done the work required to create some stability. Your home is full of love, satisfaction, and comforts. There's no need to do anything drastic or radical, believe it or not. You've found some peace. Allow yourself to welcome it in. Okay, and to be honest, yeah, since this is a message for this week, and this is how we started it off, this could be the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week, you are really successful and celebratory and doing great and thinking, heck yes, dude, I got this retrograde season. And with Venus retrograde coming in, I see a lot of love here, possibly meeting at a family gathering that you even host, maybe, that's celebrated for you. But I see all of this being used technically as laying the foundation for what the retrograde season does bring in after all. Like, because, it is it's lasting for a while. So, maybe this is what you need to prepare for. That might be your message as well. And if that was your message and you held on this whole time, I'm sorry. I love you and appreciate you. Want me to shuffle these real quick? I'm so addicted. I know. I can't help it. I love talking to you guys. I really, really think, honestly, sometimes, I don't know, I miss doing my shower thoughts. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. And man, Spirit would get me to, when I would do my studying, Spirit really would get me to say some random things. I don't know, I would get a kick out. I had Electric Avenue, that song in my head. Man, for days. Randomly, all the time. Let me have one card. Thank you. Popped right out. Oh. Here's your swords. I'm going to put this here, okay? Two of Swords. You got to take the blindfold off. This is the only swords. Oh my gosh. This is the only swords. Oh, this is the only two. I'm going to put that up there. It's a snapshot of your current energy. Yep. Don't you worry. You've done the work. You have nothing to fear. Look into your meditations in your dream state. That blindfold is going to fall right off. Like a veil being lifted off by the wind. Like you won't even have control over it at this point anymore. You've done so much work to get where you are. And you're holding those swords and you're ready in defense. And when you wake up in the morning, the blindfold is going to be off. And you will stand as the Two of Wands. And you know it. And you know it because for the first time in a long time, people love you for it. This is fulfillment in every way, and I'm really, really proud of you. You're going to be super duper wise when you go through whatever you are going to go through during this entire season. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Congratulations, my loves. It is so. Be blessed.